Well, hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I hope y'all are having a great day. Thanks for stopping back by. If this is your first time to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I've got a lot of other car care and DIY repair videos on the channel that I think might be of some value to you. Now, in this video today, I've got an exclusive look for you guys at superclean's new floor absorbent. This stuff is actually not due out in stores until next month. Today is February 23rd, 2020, and from what I understand, this floor absorbent is going to be in AutoZone starting next month. But superclean was kind enough to send me some of this stuff along with some extra goodies, so I just want to say thank you to superclean for all these goodies. And today I'm going to take a look at this floor absorbent to see how well it works. You know, this is going to be really through the lens of just your weekend mechanic, your weekend DIYer. I don't have a mechanic shop or anything like that, but I've got some stuff on the shelf here. I've got some motor oil, I've got some transmission fluid and some power steering fluid that I'm going to sacrifice my own garage floor in the interest of science for you guys to see how well this stuff really works. Alright, so before we get into the demo of the floor absorbent, I just wanted to mention two things. One, again, thank you to superclean for sponsoring this video and for sending over some of this floor absorbent that is not even out in stores yet, and also for sending over some extra goodies here to replenish my stock. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of the video because I've got a giveaway that we're going to be doing, and 3 lucky winners are going to win a goodie basket full of superclean stuff, including this floor absorbent that's not even out in stores yet. Alright, so before we get into the product demo, I want to read for you just some of the specs about the product, and superclean was nice enough to send me over this little cheat sheet so I didn't have to memorize all this stuff. But this is their proprietary blend of natural, non-toxic, all-natural, organic, absorptive materials. And it is easy to store. Obviously, it's in this nice plastic jug. They claim that it's up to 4 times more absorbent than clay. It's better for the environment, more effective and economical. It is industrial strength, no silica or asbestos, which is good, and virtually dust-free. And just as a caveat here, or a word of caution, this floor absorbent will burn, especially when soaked in oil, gasoline, or other flammable liquids. So we're not going to try out the flammability of this stuff, but I'll take their word for it that if it's soaked in gasoline, it's probably going to catch on fire. And the directions for this stuff, it says use on virtually any spill-affected surface. You sprinkle on, leave it for 20 minutes, flip the product over if it's not fully absorbed, and then for oil spills, which we're going to try out some 10W30 full synthetic high mileage oil that I actually use in my car. It says follow up with superclean degreaser to remove the stains. So I've got a couple to choose from up here, and then sweep up and discard. So that is some of the specs on this stuff. Let me tell you what I'm going to do with it, and then we'll get into it. Alright guys, so here we are down on the garage floor. All I've done with this to prep it was just sweep off some of the dust and leaves and everything like that. But anyway, what we're going to do, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to try out some of this high mileage full synthetic oil. I'm going to try some power steering fluid and then some automatic transmission fluid. Alright, so let's get started with the full synthetic here. Again, this is just some stuff I had laying around on the shelf, and I really hope this stuff works because I don't particularly care for oil stains and things like that on my garage floor. So here we go, some power steering fluid with leak stop. Let's try a little bit of that there. And you know, we'll let this stuff sit on the garage floor for just a couple minutes. And then last but not least, some ATF. This is the Dex Merc for Dextron 3 and Mercron automatic transmissions, if that matters to you. Nice red fluid there. So we'll just try a little bit of that on the floor. Let those guys soak in for just a few minutes. Let's go ahead and break open the superclean floor absorbent. So it comes in this, I think this is a 3-pound, yeah, 3-pound container here. And as it says right here on the box or on the bottle, absorbs oil, coolant, and other liquids. Industrial strength. So we have oil. I've got some coolant on the shelf, but I'm not trying any of that out today. But I also have some other fluids that we're trying out as well. So again, we're just going to follow the manufacturer's recommendations on this stuff. Sprinkle it on, let it absorb for 20 minutes, and see how well it does. Alright, so we'll just continue to sprinkle this stuff over the spilled fluids. Now they're claiming that this stuff is 4 times more absorbent than clay, and I don't have any kitty litter or clay floor absorbent to compare this to, so we're just going to see how well this stuff does on its own. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and let that absorb for about 20 minutes, let it do its thing, and then we'll come back and take a look and see if we need to turn it over or apply some more of the floor absorbent. Alright folks, so it has been about 20 minutes, actually a little bit longer, maybe about 25 minutes, 30 minutes or so, but nonetheless, let's take a look. Let me get you guys in close here, and let's take a look at what the final results are of this floor absorbent. And so as you can see, it looks like the power steering fluid, looks like that floor absorbent really loved the power steering fluid. On the right hand side you've got the full synthetic oil, and then over on the left hand side is the automatic transmission fluid. So what I'm going to do now, just get these out of the way, I'll just take my broom and just kind of sweep it over and see how well that stuff actually did. So I don't know if you can tell that on camera there, but this floor absorbent stuff, the material is, you know, it appears pretty soaked. You know, it appears as though it has sucked up a lot of that fluid. But as you can see, there is still some staining on the concrete floor.
But it's okay.
So I'm just going to spread this out a little bit per the instructions, and then we'll let that sit for just a little while longer, and then again, as per the instructions, particularly with the oil, we're just going to spray some superclean degreaser on it.
Yep,
and then see if that'll actually clean up the staining on the driveway or on the floor. Alright, so I've let this sit for just a few minutes longer, and what I'm going to do is just sweep off the old floor absorbent material. Just get that out of the way. I'm just going to go ahead and apply another layer of the super clean floor absorbent and see if that'll pick up any more of the fluid that's still left on the floor there. Alright folks, so we're coming back now after about 10 more minutes of the additional floor absorbent on that spill. So let me go ahead and get my broom and let's take a look and see how the extra layer of floor absorbent worked. So it appears, as you could, I don't know if you could tell from when I first started this segment, you know, it did not appear to have picked up as much as the first application, and it did not appear to pick up much more of that stained or the staining. So let me just get this cleaned up out of the way, and then we'll follow up with the super clean degreaser per the instructions. Go ahead and spray some of the degreaser on there, you know, and see if that'll take it right up. Alright, so there's that one, and I want to do a test here. Alright, so I've got just the straight liquid, but I also have some of their foaming cleaner, foaming degreaser. Now I really like this stuff for engine bays and, you know, tires and stuff like that. This stuff actually works really well for those applications. I just want to see if there's any difference here, just in the sake of science. There we go. Alright, so I'll let that soak just for a few minutes. Let me run and grab some towels, and then we'll try and sop up some of this stained area. Alright, so one more thing I'm going to try here. I've just got one of these wheel well brushes. I'm just going to go ahead and scrub this stuff in. Just agitate it a little bit. Alright, so there we go. I'm going to let this dry just for a few minutes so we can get just get the full effect of the floor absorbent plus the actual degreaser. We'll see how well it does. Alright folks, so let's take one final look here at these three stains and see how well the floor absorbent worked, and I'll give you my final thoughts. And also, again, be sure to stick around for just a few more minutes because I'm going to announce the giveaway coming up at the end of this video. Alright, so if you remember, we had the oil, we had the power steering fluid, and the ATF, and went ahead and spread it out, spread the floor absorbent out per the manufacturer's recommendations, let it sit for about 20 minutes, turned it over, cleaned it up, and then I actually went ahead and sprinkled a little bit more down just to get some more of the staining up. And then after that, I just applied some of the super clean degreaser to take out, try and tackle some of the remaining stains. And as you can see here, the oil stain is by far the worst. The ATF stain is second worst, and then the power steering fluid, that stuff seemed to come up really well. The oil, yeah, everything seems pretty dry. But again, this is what you get with these three products, or with these three fluids. Again, oil, power steering fluid, and ATF. And so what are my thoughts on this floor absorbent? The material itself, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, it's not dusty. Of course, there's no asbestos and no silica, which is really great. And I noticed that when I was spreading it around, there's very little dust. Actually, there was probably hardly any dust. I did notice, though, that the floor absorbent, once it absorbed the fluid, got stuck in the bristles of the broom. So it kind of spreads itself around as you're sweeping, but not really a big deal. And then, couple the floor absorbent with the degreaser, and that seemed to take care of the power steering fluid really well. Again, the oil and the ATF, not so much. But in terms of absorbency, this stuff worked really well. It absorbed all of the standing fluid, and then, we followed up with the actual degreaser and some scrubbing, some agitation to try and get rid of the stains. Now I can't really fault the floor absorbent really because the fluid soaked into the concrete, and that's what caused the stain. So as far as absorbency, that stuff works really well. I'm really excited about it. Okay, all right. So now on to the giveaway. All right, folks. So let me know down in the comment section below, what do you think of this new Super Clean floor absorbent? And again, as I mentioned earlier, this stuff is not on shelves yet. It will be in AutoZone next month, March 2020. So be sure to go to your local AutoZone and check some of this stuff out. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, at the very beginning of the video, we are doing a giveaway. Also, in addition to the product review of the Super Clean stuff. Now, this giveaway is really in recognition of you guys. My channel has surpassed 500,000 views, and for that, I am sincerely thankful. I really do appreciate everyone's support. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, at the time of this video, we're at about 540-some thousand views. So again, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate all the support over the years. Now, for the giveaway, so I have teamed up with Super Clean on this product review, but also for this giveaway. Now, for the giveaway, Super Clean has agreed to do 3 winners, and for the giveaway, we're going to be doing a care package of sorts of some of this floor absorbent. You guys are also going to get some of their Super Clean degreaser, their foaming action degreaser, the wheel cleaner, and one of my personal favorites, the aerosol can, along with a t-shirt and a hat. And all I need from you guys, hit that subscribe button, and then comment down below. Just leave me a comment, #superclean. And then from all the comments that we get, I'm going to pick a random winner, And then superclean will send 3 lucky winners a care package of all of this stuff, including the new floor absorbent that's, again, not yet available in stores. So guys, let me know down in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on this floor absorbent? Would you use it? Would you not? Why? Why not? You know, I sacrificed my garage floor for you guys. So let me know what you think. Again, I sincerely appreciate all your support. Thank you for stopping by the channel. If you hadn't done so already, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video.